So there I am, just running through Sekigahara looking for this guy. Fucking look away at my computer and he comes attack me. So that worked out. So, field bosses are apparently really good for Ifrits. So I'm going to try and kill this one. I found it and I'm going to kill him. Couldn't find any wheels or anything, but right now he's level 43, so I'm going to see how much experience he gets. I don't know how fast he can kill him. So phosphorus charge does like nothing. Okay. My Ifrit's kind of weak. I can yell at him, it doesn't really do much. Okay. Alright, got him. Did he even level up? Huh. So the mount gained 300. So the mount gained 300,000 experience. 300,000 experience from the Death Scythe. Oh, sorry, Eva. Oh. Shit. You know, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of it being a stream. I just wanted to record the clip. Darn it. I didn't think of that. Sorry. So I'm gonna get off him, and I'm gonna look at what... Did I do Eldritch? No, I've not done Eldritch. So I'm gonna look at how much he gained. So he went up 3 levels. So 300,000 experience was 3 levels. Now he needs... What the fuck is that? Oh, that's not how much he needs. That's how much he's at. Oh, that's why I always mess up how much experience I need. Because I'm always trying to get this number instead of this number. So... Yeah, he needs about 100,000 a level. So, okay. 100,000 a level. So now I can just put more points into him, actually. Okay, I know where to farm. Alright, well... How I feel about Ifrit is... When you start farming him... Yakumo Temple is really good. I did Yakumo Temple until it was about level 30 something. And then we did Seeds with Gold Darumas and that went pretty good. But field bosses seem to be pretty amazing. Up into a certain level. Rocky, who's actually in the chat, was telling me that he did field bosses up until 40 anyway. But that's a lot of experience. I was not expecting that much. I was expecting, like... I don't even know what I was expecting. But I did, in fact, put my 3 scrolls I had in. Yeah, once he's level 85, Mephi Hell is really good. That's really... Like, Ryu? Or... Oh, experience. Yeah, that would be really good. That's a very good point. But... You have to consider that you have a 5-scroll Ifrit. And 5-scroll Ifrit is incredibly much stronger than a 1-scroll, 2-scroll, or a 3-scroll, because scrolls actually multiply his power. So, because when you put a scroll in, the potential, like when you get an Ifrit, he starts at potential C. And then for every scroll you get, his potential goes up. So if you have 2, it goes to B, and then... Maybe, I don't really know. I put them all in and never looked, actually. But I think that either he starts at D or he starts at C. I really don't remember. But if he starts at D, and I don't remember, if he starts at D, then he goes from D to C, C to B, C to A, and then A to S. So that's why all that's happening. There's no, oh, my Ifrit is like low. It's not like the other yokai. Like if you go to a yokai, right? My Helarelia is C, C, D, 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 whatever. And then Maxi over here is CCDDD. And then Bluey is DDDDDDDD. So, Bluey kind of sucks. But, that's not the point here. Bluey only exists to show how much experience Ifrit gains. Whereas Bluey was level 43 and Ifrit was also level 43. So, they kind of need the same experience to level. That was the point I was trying to make with that. Because I just made Bluey yesterday. Right when I was about to level Ifrit. So yeah, so Ifrit right now is 100,000 attack. A 5-scroll Ifrit at 100 power should have about double this amount of attack. It's a lot of attack. But until you get that scroll, he's going to be much, much weaker. And that's why it doesn't matter when you put the scrolls into him. Generally, because trolls don't level him, it's not like vanguards, you have to level them up physically. For mounts and Ifrit in particular, every subsequent score you get, just chuck them all in. There's no need to not do that. So other things I found about Ifrit, because I guess we got people here, we got a stream going, I might as well change this to an Ifrit talk, Ifrit guide if you want to say. So first thing you want to do with Ifrit is get your power. Get your power to 100. That is the first thing you want to do. And with Ifrit's skill points, like Ifrit goes straight to 100. Ifrit does not just, you know, he doesn't just go to 50 and then you synthesize him with other yokai. That's not how it works. He just straight levels to 100. So what you want to do is just level up his power to 100, and then after that, the next stat you want to focus on, I've talked to people on PC about this, is you want to go power, dex for crit, then vitality. Now it's really up to you if you want to go vitality first or dex, and the reason you want to go vitality is because on Ifrit, vitality has a secondary function that's hidden here, and that function is it has a stamina reduction effect. Sort of like how some of the veteran weapons and other weapons have an S and an SP reduction. So like if you use a move, it'll take some percent of the SP off, or a straight number, whatever. He has that as well, and it's hidden in his vitality stat. So when you put up his vitality, vitality is literally someone's physique, so it is his stamina, if you want to say. So boosting his power is his attack, boosting his vitality is boosting his stamina. It doesn't boost the overall number, but it just makes it so that your attacks consume less of his stamina and you can use them longer in dungeons. And that's going to be huge. That's going to be really huge. So you want to go power, then vitality, then dexterity. And dexterity is only going to see up to about 30 crit. When you start investing in a dex, you'll notice that crit goes up, not a bit at first, but then it starts going up bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. His crit doesn't work like yokai's. A yokai's crit is fucking ridiculous. For a yokai, you put like some points in a dex, and he has like 76 crit. Like right now, Hellerelia is like twice as strong as Ifrit. Like, this should be an example of how, you know, a pet should work. I can't even pull up the allocate screen because the other allocate screen is up. So like a pet, right, you have 100 points in there and he's got like 20,000 attack, and the cooldown doesn't matter and all this stuff. But it's just a good, like, you know, it's a good comparison, I guess. But back to Ifrit. So when you go to allocate, you want to do power first. Now you'll notice that Ifrit's cooldown cut is 0. And the cooldown cut here is from mind. So you can literally associate these 5 numbers with these 5 numbers. So like power is power, like power is physical attack, wisdom is magic attack, and that does not apply to Ifrit at all. Don't worry about wisdom. Like in regards to attack, it will not make him stronger. Initiative is vitality, and all that's going to do is make it so that when you're not riding Ifrit, he has more chances to just attack the enemy for no reason. Like whenever you have a Kijimuna, they don't always attack all the time, but if you boosted their vitality, they're going to go in there spin kicking the hell out of whatever you're fighting. That's just how they work. Someone just found me in the rift, or wherever I am. Now, so after you do your power, you do your vitality, or you do your dex, whichever first. I think vitality should come first, or dex, I don't know. A little bit of crit won't help. Like, get your crit first, whatever you really want. But, yeah, so power, vitality, then dex. I'm pretty sure you're able to max a lot of stats, and if you can't, then it's easy to reset him after for some OC. How much does it cost? You do not currently possess enough Onigiri coins. Well, apparently I don't have enough. I don't know how much it is, but a 19 is not enough. Yeah, so 100 power, then vitality. Then you want to touch your dex. I'm not really sure in the order. I think it's power, vit, dex. But anyway, then you do wisdom, and then you don't even worry about mind. Mind does nothing for him. because normally on a pet or a Kijimuna or whatever, mind is cooldown. So Ifrit, whose all his attacks do not consume, they don't get used. Like if I attack with Ifrit, right? I apparently got off Ifrit. I don't know how I got off Ifrit, but I did. Oh, I went to the menu, that's right. So if I use like Phosphorus Flame, there is no cooldown. You just gotta wait for the animation to end. And it just works. Like, there is no cooldown. So, he has no cooldown. Therefore, mind does nothing. So, back to his stats. So, mind does nothing, so, like, yeah, so power, vitality, dex, or dex vitality, whatever order you want to go in. Probably most people will go power, dexterity, then vitality, then wisdom, then mind. Like, mind if all. But, yeah, so that's the order that I'm going to level him in, and that's the one I advise people to as well. Like, don't overlook vitality and go mind, because mind does nothing for you. Because there is no, like, magical defense on him. There is no defense stats. It's not how he works. So, now you have his edit skills section. Now, this is why I'm not really ready for a guide yet, because I don't have all his skills available to me. I've not tested everything. But here is something that makes that whole point about Ifrit less specific as compared to a Vanguard, is because you can just change skills for free and it doesn't matter. You can just do that. It costs nothing, and you can literally play around with Ifrit all you want. You can put any skill you want anywhere you want. It does not matter. It does not matter at all. So, you know, have at it. Like, play with every skill and test everything out. So I'm still testing stuff myself. Phosphorus Flame, that's the move you use in the event where he just dashes forward and does damage. Phosphorus Flame 2 is 100% pierce right now. I don't have the higher levels of them. Like, Talon Blade, I've never really liked it. It's just, he just, like, swipes in front of him for a second. I'm not really the biggest fan of it, but it might be good. It might be good. Unleash Inferno, he just breathes fire ahead of him. Then there's a couple levels of it, level 55, and then Master. Master is like the final form of the moves. Then you have Stone Boulder Flurry. This one's pretty good. I'm using number 2 right now. And it's 100% mountain, and it does a lot of damage. It does like a lot of damage. This one here, Stone Boulder Flurry Master, you only need 2 scrolls to use it. It's probably going to be one of your best skills. And some might be asking, well, Oro, your Thunderquakes give you negative mountain. Shouldn't that, you know, should you really be using 100% mountain moves with him? And the answer to that is your mags do nothing for Ifrit. Ifrit is Ifrit. No matter who you are, Ifrit will always be Ifrit. So, it doesn't matter what mags you have when you're riding Ifrit. It does not matter. He has his own values, his own stats, completely independent from you. So if you have negative fire as an axe user or a twin user, it doesn't matter. If you have more mountain, it doesn't matter. Now, that's a bold claim, and I plan to test that. So, and how do you test that? You take off all your mags and you go hit something. That's pretty much how that works, and I'll do that eventually. So, Eva asks, will my weak Ifrit be able to kill gold Darumas? Fuck. So, yes. No, yes and no. So, assuming you're, like, level... You know, assume you're, like, level 115 plus and you're doing seeds, right? Like, let's assume you're in that meta, you're past Mephistopheles, you're doing the arcane dungeons, trying to kill all the gold Darumas to level him up, because that's one of the best ways to do it. If you're at that stage in the game, Ifrit is not strong enough to kill Darumas at, like, level 1. Ifrit can start killing Darumas very early, but you need to have a certain number of attack for it. So, for example, let's just go to his parameters. So, Ifrit can only, like, my Ifrit has 10,000 attack. I can easily kill Goldarumas because his attack is just way higher than their defense. Like, for a player to kill a Goldaruma in Arcane with no poison or anything like that, you need at least 40 to 50,000 attack, and which is achievable now with Vanguard accessories and really powerful weapons. Like swords can do it with Vanguard, with Miyamoto accessories. Axes can do it anyway. But yeah, I do, and I'm wrong. Yeah, right. You're right about that. You're right. Sorry. What I mean by 40,000 attack, 50,000 attack, he's right. I mean in Miyamoto, and I'm getting to that. So if you have that much attack, and then you go into Miyamoto, and then once you're in Miyamoto, you use Heart. And what Heart does is it doubles your attack, and if you have aggression, it gives you more attack. You know, so... yeah, so if you have Miyamoto, you have Heart, and you have that much attack, you can kill a Daruma on your own. I myself, who, even with my strongest weapon, do not have that much attack, in Miyamoto, I can go into Heart and use, like, Sepulcher or some multi-hit attacks, and it'll hit the Daruma for, like, 300 damage. But if you have, like, an insane amount of high attack... yeah, it's 100,000, not 10,000. Okay. But if you had an insane amount of attack... Yeah, I said mine last. Mine does nothing. Yeah, I said that last. Yeah. Thank you, though. But yeah, like Gold Darumas... but that's the whole Miyamoto thing. But as for Ifrit, once you hit around a certain attack potential, or once Ifrit gains enough attack, he can kill them. It'll just happen. I don't know the threshold where you start being able to, but I do know that mine can do it. However, if you only have 1 scroll or 2 scrolls or something like that, I don't know how much attack you really need. Like, if we were really, really interested in testing it, we'd need a low-level Ifrit that was focused only on Gold Darumas in Arcane dungeons, and just trying it over and over as you level until he's able to kill them. Because there's going to be a point where you can't, and there's going to be a point you can, and you literally have to do that, like, level him up, and then use, like, 1 point of, like, power over and over and over until we find that threshold. And not many people are willing to do that. Not many people are willing to wait just to see that. So Rocky says it's probably around 40k attack since he has 1.5 times the multiplier. That would put him at 100k. So mine's at 100k right now, but is a 1.5 times multiplier. Okay. Oh, you mean my attack bonus up here, right? This thing here? Because he should be at what, 200% at a 5 scroll, right? And then at 4 scroll, which is, or mine's a 4 scroll right now. So he would be, okay, I see what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. Okay, so base, yeah. Yeah, the bonus, yeah. So, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. So if I was a 1 scroll Ifrit, I would have 40,000 attack. Because I know mine can kill them. So, probably around 40k attack. Now, is 40k going to be enough? Like, we'd have to find out. We'd have to play around with it. Like, we can assume it's 40k, but we'd really have to play around with it. So, yeah, that's the whole Golden Daruma thing. Like, he can't do it early on, and that's why the first video I made, I was in Yakumo Temple. Yakumo works really well. Every boss monster you kill gives you, like, 2,000, 3,000 experience every time. And it's just going to go up as you level him closer to 30 to 40. Like, you can keep running it. Just, like, take an hour out of your day and just run Yakumo Temple really early for Ifrit, and he'll just level up a lot. But let's say you have a level 1 Ifrit, and you're like, well, I'll go kill Satan. He's a powerful boss. You'll gain, like, 99 experience from Satan. the game has like a disparity thing where you can't just take him there right away. You have to gradually build him up, or you literally just run a dungeon like Seeds and he'll grow up anyway because he has no choice but not to. So, you know, that can work. So early game, like what you can do with like early game Ifrit, basically, what you can do is find a field boss, kill the field boss. Like everything works really early on. Yagyos, wheels, everything like that, it works. Yakumo Temple, if you want a specific thing you can do, run Yakumo till he's like 20, 30. You'll be fine like that. Then go look for field bosses and move on from there. Hades is actually the real reason I'm here, is because I was told that you can run Hades after Yakumo and it works really well. And then after that, I was told you can run Satan, and Satan will give you good experience. So I just came from Satan. I haven't done Hades yet, but I came from Satan. I did him on Hell, and he gained 6,000 experience a Hell run. Hell's like a minute or so for me, or whatever. Not even that long. I tried doing it in Ifrit, and because Satan does all these puddles, and you can't exactly block in Ifrit, Ifrit just takes a lot of damage. Like, he takes a lot of residual damage with Satan because of all the puddles and lasers and walls and all this stuff that gets in your way. Unless you walk in and just one-shot him in 2 seconds, I don't really recommend Satan. Although I was doing it on 5-man instead of 1-man to see if it gives me more experience or not. And, yeah, I'm not really... At the time, I wasn't really equipped to one-shot him. If I was equipped to one-shot him, like I went in low health every time and just walked in on normal, skipped the cutscene, spirit blasted him and he dies, like, it might be a lot of experience, and I'll have to test that more. But after I was seeing, like, how much damage he was taking, I'm like, it's not worth it. So, once we are all 100, are we going to try Lucifer? We can, yeah, we should. Yeah? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Absolutely. Hell yeah. So like I said earlier, you want to go power first, then Vit or Dex, but you want to do either or of them. Then you do Wisdom for more crit, and then if you have any other points, just put them into mind. But I'm pretty sure you can max a lot of his stats with 5 scrolls and all that stuff. Now, that's assuming you have 5 scrolls. You know, if you only have 1 scroll, 2 scroll, you're going to be more sparing with your points. But I ultimately think you're just not going to hit Wisdom or something like that. Like, you'll just put up Power, Vitality, and Dex, and you won't touch the other 2 stats. That's just my assumption. I have 4 scrolls, so my view of that will always be different from other people's. Because I do believe these scrolls give you more points to use because you have a higher potential, so they take less and they do the math and they just give you your points back. So, because like a Kijimuna with like a grade C in something takes more points to put stuff into that stat as opposed to one who has an S or an A or something like that. So that's how that works. You're totally not at lunch? Alright. So yeah, I was just roaming the lands and I found a Death Scythe, though he found me, like I said. So I'm gonna see how well he does against Hades here. I'm not gonna run Oni mode because that doesn't really work. So 5-man Hades, he should still die in like 1 hit. Should not be a problem. The only problem I can see with Hades is it's a long ass load screen coming into this place and leaving because you have to load like all of Sekigahara every time. And honestly, I'm gonna try something. After this run, I'm gonna try something to see if I can load into this engine faster. And I'm like literally just gonna turn off like rendering. That's what I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna turn off all the settings, my button. So Ifrit just killed him. Okay. So Ifrit gained 12,000 experience. That's really good. That's really good. That was like 2 Satans. That is 2 Satans a second. Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Can't be worse than Yakumo. Yakumo was good, man. Yakumo was good early game. It was like 2,000 a kill. That was like level up, level up, level up, level up. It was good. You're right, but it can't be worse than Yakumo. You're right. It can't be. So, if Yakumo is, what, 4 bosses and then 3 mirrors on 5-man. So, let's say... I was starting to get 3,000 at the end. So, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. You're looking at 4 bosses. Beelzebub, Daruma, Ahriman, Tiamat. So, that's going to be 4 bosses at 3,000. So, 12,000, 15,000 a Yakumo run. So 15,000 experience every Yakumo. And now I'm gonna try that thing, because me and Eva were talking about this yesterday, so I'm gonna just shut off my rendering distance. So like nothing's going to render at all. Like nothing. Go to 0, please. Go. 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 Why don't you go to 0? Why? Why you no go to 0? There we go. So max number of players displayed. I'm gonna like shut them all off too. Like I'm gonna shut off everyone, so no one exists. No one exists. Come on. Go down to 0. Does it go to 0 or does it just go to 1? I think it just goes to 1. So I've shut off like every other player in the game. Nothing loads but a couple enemies. Let's see how that works. Oh, you mean the load times? Yeah. I thought you meant the experience. But they're, you know, they're both equally good things to talk about. So, you know, shut off the render times, all that stuff. I really don't know if it loads faster, and I really can't say if it does or not. It doesn't seem to be loading any faster. I was hoping it might, because I play on like 70 render. So just walk in, howl. Okay. Now I don't know how much experience that is. Like I should, but I don't. Like 12,000. Is that a lot? Like it should be a lot. But when I ran Yakumo, it was a lot. Like that one of those is the equivalent of 4, is like the whole Yakumo. Pretty much. So how many of those do I need to do? And maybe it gets better the higher level he is, because he is like Hades is further away from me. Because Satan, when I did Satan on Hell, it was only like 6,000 experience. I'm pretty sure. Like, if I can still find the Satan stuff in my all chat, that'd be crazy. So people were talking to me, Tanking was talking to me. So I should have done Satan right in here. So when I did Satan, like this is me running Satan, I gained 35,000 experience. The Mount only gained 4,000 experience. That was Satan on normal, I want to say. And then that was Satan on normal again. And then I think I left. Yeah, I think I left and I like went to like Seki or something. I might have run it before he talked to me. Maybe. Yeah, so that was me running it. Satan on Hell was only 6,000 experience. So Ifrit is like, or Hades is a bit better. So if I do normal, I want to see what I get on normal. See if like bridging the gap between his level actually matters, or if it's just you run it on Hell. Although Satan on normal was only 4,000 experience, so my theory is probably wrong. Probably totally 100% wrong. It's probably going to be like 8,000 or something. What? Why do people always ask this? 24. Okay, so he's level 62. What happens? He gives me 9,000. Okay, so there's literally no point to running this on normal. If you need a Hell's Bible, you might as well do this. That's another way to look at it, right? Like, if you need embroidered cushions, if you need gray apple, if you need reverse compass and the things from Tiamat, if you need the boss drops, go run Yakumo Temple. If you don't need the boss drops, like if you need Hell's Bible, let's say, run this. If you have Ifrit and you need Hell's Bible, and now's the time, just do it. Do it now. Go in there and steal attack for all I care. It doesn't matter to me. And that's going to take me to another thing I want to try. And I legit wanted to try this, and I'm going to do it. So, I can't open a menu. Whoa! Can I go to res point on Ifrit? Let's go to res point. Alright, well that was dumb. Because I was actually like closer to where I wanted to go before I res pointed. I just want to know if I could or not. So what I want to test with Ifrit is I really want to test Shining Potential. I was really thinking about Shining Potential with Ifrit, and I was wondering about it. Because you can use an EXP boost for Ifrit. Now, some people do it. I don't really want to. I'd rather use those for leveling up, because I'm going to need a lot to level up to 130, and I don't want to buy more, like, ever again. I know a lot of people, like Rocky and Food Stamps, they would they used a EXP boost when they were running seeds, and it doesn't really matter because they need the experience there for seeds anyway. Not saying I don't, but it's just I wouldn't really want to do that. This video might as well just be, where do you level Ifrit? Like, it's like a fun Ifrit thing. So, but bosses generally seem to be what you want to do, but I still want to try out a lot of things. And he's a lot faster than you are, so I just switched to him, like, automatically. Because he's awesome. Little facts about Ifrit is that Rapid Storm does not affect him, Meditation does not affect him, and Invigorate does not affect him. So if you see someone in town and you want to invigorate them and they're on Ifrit, it will not work. You can't resurrect Ifrit either. I do not think, because there'd be no point. So I want to talk to Lady Shizuka real quick. Doshibasta, storage please. I think I have some Odachis in storage. Yeah. So I have my Danyang Gugetsu. I'm not going to touch that. Don't even worry about it. Odachi of Desire. That is what I'm going to use. It should have 25 slice. Okay. So that should be fine. So I need to find the strongest. What is this? Oh, I have one I smelted up. Okay. Alright. So I have one I smelted up. Alright, so which one's the strongest one? This one here, the 9300 one. So I'm going to take that. I'd like to take it, please. Take the weapon. Thank you. Alright. So now that I have that, what am I doing? I'm supposed to equip it. I'm so dumb. So I'm going to take off my rhyme here, and I'm going to put on the Odachi of Desire. Okay, so Odachi of Desire actually has sacrifices. Does that even work? Can you have sacrifice on a Mephi weapon? Like, does that work? Alright, I guess it just makes me stronger, technically. I don't know. Whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the skill card Shining Potential. Where is that? Shining Potential. Wait, it's a skill card set, isn't it? Not actual skill cards. Nah, man, pop the 300s? Nah, no, I'm not popping no 300s. Get out of here. Because not everyone has 300s. I don't want to just over level and not be able to help people early game with it. So I'm going to try this out. So, where is it? Shining Potential 2. Shining Potential is supposed to increase experience. So Shining Potential, 100% slice, so you can just build slice for it if you want. Shining Potential, finish a monster with this skill to increase the experience gained by 1.5 times. Increases additional 1.2 times on a critical, so crit matters. And I'm just going to throw that on, because why not? So, alright, so I took that. Great. Okay. So now I'm going to take another Odachi from storage, because I want to smelt it up. And get Shining Potential 3. So, Odachi of Desire, might as well just take all, because I might fail it for some whatever reason. Konnichiwa is right. Please don't. Okay. So, where's Yoshitsune? Hello. I would like to enhance this weapon, please. What would you like to enhance it with? Fuck if I know. This Heavenly Sato Battle Axe. That is exactly what I want to enhance it with. Oh, I have stuff. Thank God. Thank fuck. I was about to use a cudgel on this. Alright. Please enhance, please. 9! Alright. So, if you have, like, access to a higher level weapon, you shouldn't really need to do much with it. Like, you shouldn't need, like, a huge smelted weapon. Just, like, if you have Mephi weapons, it's great. Did that not work? Oh, these are not arcane Suzaku Manches. Holy shit. This is just normal Suzaku Manchi weapons. I was fucking, what? I was like, why is this not working? I thought it was arcane Suzaku Mansion. I'm so sad. There it is. No, that's gold. Arcane Gambu. There we go. Thank God. I was like, what in the fuck? Why isn't this working? There, done. Okay. Cool. So 9,000 attack, whatever. Smelting. Yes. And if ever I need a second Odachi for Mephi or something, I probably will. I'll just get rid of it. I won't care. The weapon will have done its job. So take that. I'll smelt it with this Odachi of Desire. Support item, like nothing. Its grade's already 100, so that works. Skill evolution and success. So why not? 8 mil, it's worth. Alright, cool. And then I'll just enhance it again for the sake of enhancing it, I guess. It should be enough to kill Hades and things like that, I hope. If it's not, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be really sad. I mean, I don't have affinity or anything, but it should work. There's Arcane Suzaku Mansion. I was like, where the fuck is it? Now, like, this isn't something I read somewhere to do, like build a shiny potential weapon, but if it doubles the experience you get, then it's gonna be good. And if you can use this with a boost on early areas, then it's cool. If you're gonna be boosting, you know. It's interesting. I just really want to see. Like, I know that the best way to do it is gold Darumas. Like, I know that. I absolutely know that. So I'm gonna test that out. So wait, okay, shiny potential did go to 3, and when you take shiny potential to 3, it does more experience gain. So that's why I did that. Never really had a use for shiny potential ever, because it's like, oh, there's this thing. It's like, oh well, you could just run the dungeon. All right. It's not like Steel Attack where it's like it matters. Now, I don't know how much durability the weapon's gonna have or how much shiny potential even takes. I have no idea. I do know I have 50 slice, so that should help. I shouldn't really need skill force for it. And if I do need skill force for the attack, I don't know if I have any Odachi mags I could use. I'd have to put more like research into it and run Kaguya's home and do things like that. Because I don't really know the mags that well. So I'm actually gonna check and see if I have any mags for Odachi, see if it actually matters. I thought that was a field boss, I was scared. I still get scared by field bosses, like I don't know if it's just me or not. Like I get excited, like you're scared and excited. Yokes? Are Yokes rank 3? I thought Yokes were rank 4. Okay, so you're saying Yoke is rank 4? I got a Watatsumi from that death site. That's right, I did. I'll keep it. I made 24 sparrows yesterday, by the way. With all the ones I farmed the other day, I made 24 sparrows. So I'm gonna go name and then name. I don't know how many Odachi mags I have though. Because if I have any Yokes at all, they should be on the bottom. If I don't, let's see, Whale. Whale is Odachi affinity. Oh, I'm starting to... You're starting to side Oda now? Since holding empty came back, I have 2 skyrunning swords. Oh, you're starting to side play Odachi. Okay, I thought you were talking about like something else. So I don't think I have any yoke mags at all. I don't think I have any Odachi mags at all. They might all be in storage. I don't know. I think I threw them all out. I really don't know. Can you sort by type, and does that bring up Odachi mags? What is a butterfly? It is just a shit ton of slice. Okay. Hey Shadow. Like that's the one thing I don't have is just Wicked Wolves. I just don't have those things. I never got the recipe. Warriors Boon, North Mag, Pineapple, Durian. Yeah, okay, so we did Oni Gargs last night, and they do take a lot of energy, but they're really good. They're about 15 to 20 metals gargoyle, so about 50 metal. We got about 50 to 60 metals in total. You want them bamboo weaves? You can have them. I'll throw them around. I'll drop them on the ground. You can pick them up. Burais. I'm just gonna wear 4 fucking Burais, and we won't care, alright? I don't think I have any Odachi mags at all. I just threw them all out a long time ago. Yeah. Either they're all in storage or I don't have any. So I see you finally kind of made me a YouTube vid with Ifrit. Oh yeah. That should totally be a thing. I know it should. That's how Borderlands works. That's like my biggest frame of reference for anything is Borderlands. So I have a Hakubo. What does a Hakubo do? Nothing. Alright, glad I asked. Ronin, you're what, rank 6? I'm glad I asked. Oh, a yokai vid. Oh, yeah. I guess, yeah. You always wanted a yokai vid. Am I up for gold farming? No. I'm not up for gold farming. If I have to, if it doesn't work, I'll throw on Burais and suffer the consequences. But, like, it's all just a big assumption here. So I'm gonna go in on Hell, and if I can kill him with Shining Potential, amazing. If I can't, oh well. Because I should have, what, like 12,000 attack right now? Maybe, not even. I don't even know. That's way more than you should have, but you might need Skill Force. I don't know. Kinda scared. Maybe Yakumo would be better, because then you'd be doing 2 Yakumo runs. I don't even know if it's enough. There's so many things I don't know about how the game works. Like, damage-wise. I'm like, is this enough? I'm scared. Is this enough? Fuck. Chidori. Alright. Stay still. What the fuck? Okay, it is not enough. Not enough at all to do a damn thing to this thing. I don't even know how much damage that was. Ifrit's gonna kill him. Fucking Ifrit's going in. Alright, well this is a waste of time. No, I don't want to switch to Ifrit. I want to use the Odachi Desire. Come down. Ow, what the fuck? I guess I'm just getting on Ifrit now. Fuck it. So I gained more experience now? Wait, how much oh, he gained, okay. Hades is too strong. I need mags. If I had some yoke mags, this could work. But for now, I don't think it can. You don't think 1,000 skill force could help? Oh my god. I've never used it before. I thought it might have worked. So sad. So sad. I didn't think Hades had that much. You have yokes? I used to have yokes, but I threw them all away. Like, I used to. I'd have to, like, farm Kaguya's home for a while and get some, and then try it. You get... oh, man, nice. I get 3... that's what I'm at, too. That's really good. Okay, so... I actually want to just test if you get double experience with Shining Potential. I don't even know. Like, I literally legit do not know. And this is turning out more to be more of like a stream of leveling Ifrit than just a video, so keep that in mind. So he gained 182 experience. I'm gonna go find another Reaper and hit it with Shining Potential and see if it actually matters. I wish Shining Potential had like a secret ability to one-shot Darumas. He gained double that experience. Okay. Well, almost double, something like that. So if I kill this thing... How much Dura is it? 35 Dura. Okay. Like, wow, that was shit experience. Holy fuck. Let me join if you find one. I will. Do not worry about that. I'll let you know. I'm gonna try channel 2. We'll see if we can find one on channel 2. Now I just need to kill the Death Scythe with a friggin' Shining Potential. That will never happen. After like 30 minutes of farming Contract Realm, you have finally gotten another warp recipe, and it was Spear that you already have. Wow. More class and you get to go home. You have no homework either? Nice. Oh, no work. Okay. So I guess we're just looking right now for a Death Scythe, I guess. If we find one, then we'll bring one in. But, till then, I don't know. Like, I find you never find Death Scythes. Death Scythes just find you. That's just how it is. Yeah, you do run really fast, so he's really great at finding the field bosses. He has like 80 movement speed, which is like near max or pretty close to maximum. Like that portal didn't even spawn. If you find him just for drops, I guess. I guess so. I wouldn't mind, yeah. I probably won't find him because like I've all the people turned off. My rendering is off. I can't find shit. No wonder I can't find shit. My rendering is down to 0, so it's probably not going to find anything. So my rendering is around 70, what I like. I found it that this didn't really affect loading at all. So I'll put this back up to normal and hit close. Alright. Okay, so now the sky is loaded and lagging and all that good stuff. Yeah, was I like not skipping like this before? I think I wasn't. Huh. Interesting. I'm legit only gonna look like for like 5 minutes, and if I don't find anything in 5 minutes, I'm leaving. And I'm gonna go to Yakumo and try Shining Potential and see how much I can do that. But yeah, Shadow, good luck on that test. Go Whisper, it'll stop the slip? Probably. Yeah, it does. It helps a lot. The only reason I'm not in Whisper is... Oh, was it the same? Okay. But the only reason I'm not in Whisper is because I want to watch the experience I get. I think no one is here on login. They all got farmed. On login? That's like yesterday. Like, we're not even close to login. I'm gonna like go to normal Seki. Cause I don't see a damn thing. I don't think I've checked up on the mountain. They're sometimes up on the mountain, aren't they? I legit don't remember. Nothing up here. This is why I said like field boss farming was risky, because like sure it works, but there's not a million field bosses. They don't just, you know, poof out of nowhere all the time. Want me to go to res point? Probably. I'll be there in 2 seconds anyway. You never know if we're gonna run into them. I'll go check over here by the water. Alright, there's nothing here. Oh, in Seki? Okay, I will. By the river? Oh, baby. Let's go. I'm coming. Iku? Resurrection point. What Res point doesn't work in there, Techie. My doggy is gone. He did not come to res point with me. Am I a baka? By the river. I'm by the river. I see something. I see a puppy. A puppy. It's Taxi. Okay, how long are you gonna be, Mohammed? I'm gonna try and like de-summon him to summon him. Ah! I don't know if we got it or not. What was I thinking? Interesting. Did we get that or not? My Ifrit is at 2000 Dura or whatever. That was interesting. No, we didn't get that. So either they just were randomly here or they took it. Sublimes do level up, but they do not go to like 9. Because the Sublime is actually a rank 8 skill. It doesn't go to rank 7. So that's a glitch. So if you like res point or something, I can't switch to him. They stole it. Yeah, they did. I mean, maybe they didn't see us. I'm gonna change channel though, because I can't get on him. Interesting though. So never res point with your ring up. That would have been some good. Maybe they are watching. If they're watching, then they're a douchebag. If they're not watching, then it's whatever. Because I was thinking that too. Like that's the problem with streaming field bosses, is that someone could come and take it. It's not the first time I've had someone do that. What? You'll just kick me when I find one. What do you mean? What do you mean you'll just kick me? But you can get a golden acorn from what's her face's dungeon. Oh, that kind of kick. I get you. All right. Those people, well, they shouldn't die, no. Like, if they knew it was there and they didn't see us, then it's a different story. But you said what? Send greetings to Argentina. Hi Argentina. Real. But golden acorns, you get them from what's her face's dungeon, Kintoki's dungeon. Oh, all right. The fuck? My problem was holding the Odachi. What, the new... The new pet is salty? Who's that? I don't think there's any here at all. We looked a few times, I don't really see anything. So let's go to Izumo. Oh, you're welcome, F8. Yeah, it's from Kintoki's dungeon. Where is Izumo? There it is. I know that I want to try and level my Ifrit in like a zombie because I'm gonna be farming a zombie for weapons anyway. So you go that way, I'll go this way. We'll meet up in the middle. Can Ifrit climb stairs? We gonna find out. Can you jump over this? You can jump over. I didn't know. Can players jump over that? Did I just see an invisible aura? Just teleport. Izumo music is good, yeah. It's the only place with this music, isn't it? Or does Etches and Highway... Is that a field boss? It's not a field boss. I was like, wait, it's a Yagyo. Field bosses everywhere. That's what everyone felt when they came here. They're like, oh my god. Field bosses everywhere. I found Eva. She didn't find anything. She's just sliding. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna go to channel 2. See if anything's left. That lag. Oh, you're up here too? I made you yawn too? Oh, wow. We're like racing together. Yeah. Do the bridge jump. Did you just like charge off the wall? This is a lot of fun though, I'll give it that. Yagyo, 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 Ifrito. A field boss event would be totally nice, Roberto. It'd be totally fun. Nom nom nom. I feel like there's nothing here. Always jump on stairs, go faster. I don't think there's anything here. Alright, so now we go to Kumaso. Yeah, I've never been around for them. We had one field boss event ever, and it was just because like Kathmander came in one day unexpectedly and just like did a field boss event, and I was already like done playing the game at that point. Taxi. I'm kinda new. Fix camera. Alright. So let's go north. Well, there probably won't be anything north because this is where Mephi is. I hear ice attacks. I feel like Ifrit would just kill it in a second. Oh, channel 2. But these ones should probably always be taken because people are always going to Mephistopheles and seeds and stuff. If we still had 12 channels in channel 1, it'd be a different story. Oh, there's one. So we should get off your mount. And let's go R1 him. Ifrit's gonna kill him. The dogs are gonna kill him. Fuck! The dog just ran him over. So how much was that? How much experience? So it was 40,000 experience. So 1 Yagyo is 4 Hades. How much did you get, Eva? So I got 43750. You got 20. 2727. Okay. So you got half as much as me. Why did you get half as much as me? Because my Ifrit gained half. Oh, maybe because I got the kill. I think it's because my Ifrit killed it. Yeah. Because this number here is literally half of this number. So field bosses, you get half of the number. Normal bosses, you get 1/3 of the number. And mobs, you get like 1/10 of the number. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Because when I was in Yakumo, I noticed that the Ifrit would gain 1/3 of what I'd gain.